Chapter 5 Internal Memory. These are the operation of a memory cell. First, it can write. Second, it can read. These are the major types of semiconductor memory. The most common type is the random access memory, followed by the read-only memory, then the programmable ROM, erasable PROM, electrically erasable PROM, and the flash memory. Dynamic RAM. RAM technology is divided into two technologies. First is the dynamic RAM, second is the static RAM, DRAM, made with cells that store data as charge on capacitors. Presence or absence of charge in a capacitor is interpreted as a binary 1 or 0. Requires periodic charge refreshing to maintain data storage. The term dynamic refers to the tendency of the stored charge to leak away, even with power continuously applied. This is the structure of a dynamic RAM. Static RAM, digital device that uses the same logic elements used in the processor. Binary values are stored using traditional flip-flop logic gate configurations. Will hold its data as long as power is supplied to it. This is a structure of a static RAM. SRAM versus DRAM. Both are volatile. Power must be continuously supplied to the memory to preserve the bit values. Dynamic RAM, simpler to build and smaller. More dense. Smaller cells equals more cells per unit area. Less expensive. Requires a supporting refresh circuitry. Tend to be favored for large memory requirements. Used for main memory. Static RAM. It is much faster than dynamic RAM. Used for cache memory, both on and off chip. To summarize, dynamic cell is less expensive than static RAM, but static RAM is much faster than the dynamic RAM. Read-only memory contains a permanent pattern of data that cannot be changed or added to. No power source is required to maintain the bit values in memory. Data or program is permanently in main memory and never needs to be loaded from a secondary storage device. Data is actually wired into the chip as part of the fabrication process. The disadvantages of ROM. No room for error. If one bit is wrong, the whole batch of ROMs must be thrown out. Data insertion step includes a relatively large fixed cost. Programmable ROM, less expensive and alternative. Non-volatile and may be written into only once. Writing process is performed electrically and may be performed by supplier or customer at a time later than the original chip fabrication. Special equipment is required for the writing process. Provides flexibility and convenience, attractive for high-volume production runs. Read-mostly memory, EEPROM. Erasure process can be performed repeatedly. More expensive than PROM, but it has the advantage of the multiple update capability. EEPROM can be written into at any time without erasing prior contents. Combines the advantage of non-volatility with the flexibility of being updatable in place. More expensive than EEPROM. Flash memory, intermediate between EEPROM and EEPROM in both cost and functionality. Uses an electrical erasing technology, does not provide byte-level erasure. Microchip is organized so that a section of memory cells are erased in a single action or flash. To summarize, flash memory is more expensive and has more functions than EEPROM and EEPROM. This is a typical 16 megabit DRAM. There are two types of chip packaging, 8 megabit EEPROM and a 16 megabit DRAM. This is a 256 KB memory organization. Interleave memory, composed of a collection of DRAM chips grouped together to form a memory bank. Each bank is independently able to service a memory read or write request. K-banks can service K requests simultaneously, increasing memory read or write rates by a factor of K. Inconsecutive birds of memory are stored in different banks. The transfer of a block of memory is speeded up. error correction, hard failure, permanent physical defect. Memory cell or cells affected cannot reliably store data but become stuck at 0 or 1 or switch erratically between 0 and 1. Can be caused by harsh environmental abuse, manufacturing defects, and wear. Soft error, random, non-destructive event that alters the contents of one or more memory cells. No permanent damage to memory. Can be caused by power supply problems and alpha particles. To summarize this, a semiconductor memory system is subject to errors. Error correcting code function. When data are to be written into memory, a calculation depicted as a function of f is performed on data to produce a code. Both the code and the data are stored. Thus, if an m-bit word of data is to be stored and the code is length k bits, then the actual size of the stored word is m plus k bits. When the previously stored word is read out, the code is used to detect and possibly correct errors. A new set of k code bits is generated from the m data bits and compared with the fetch code bits. The comparison yields one of the three results. No errors are detected. The fetch data bits are sent out. An error is detected and it is possible to correct the error. The data bits plus error correction bits are fed into a corrector, which produces a corrected set of m bits to be sent out. An error is detected, but it is not possible to correct it. This condition is reported. Codes that operate in this fashion are referred to as error-correcting codes. A code is characterized by the number of bit errors in a word that it can correct and detect. Hamming error-correcting code. The simplest of the error-correcting codes is the Hamming code, devised by Richard Hamming at Bell Laboratories. Performance comparison DRAM alternatives. For convenience, we would like to generate a 4-bit syndrome for an 8-bit data word with the following characteristics. If the syndrome contains all zeros, no error has been detected. If the syndrome contains 1 and only 1 bit set to 1, then an error has occurred in one of the 4 checked bits. No correction is needed. If the syndrome contains more than 1 bit set to 1, then the numerical value of the syndrome indicates the position of the data bit in error. This data bit is inverted for correction. Layout of data bits and check bits. To achieve these characteristics, the data and check bits are arranged into a 12-bit word. Layout of data bits and check bits. To achieve these characteristics, the data and check bits are arranged into a 12-bit word. The bit positions are numbered from 1 to 12. Those bit positions whose position numbers are powers of 2 are designated as check bits. Check bit calculation. The data and check bits are positioned properly in the 12-bit word. 4 of the data bits have a value of 1, and their bit position values are XORed to produce the Hamming code 0111, which forms the 4 check digits. The entire block that is stored is 00110100111. The code just described is known as single error correcting code. More commonly, semiconductor memory is equipped with a single error correcting and double error detecting code. Advanced DRAM organization. One of the most critical system bottlenecks when using high-performance processors is the interface to main internal memory. The traditional DRAM chip is constrained both by its internal architecture and by its interface to the processor's memory bus. A number of enhancements to the basic DRAM architecture have been explored. Synchronous DRAM, one of the most widely used forms of DRAM, exchanges data with the processor, synchronized to an external clock signal and running at the full speed of the processor memory bus without imposing wait states. With synchronous access, the DRAM moves data in and out under control of the system clock. The processor or other master issues the instruction and address information which is latched by the DRAM. The DRAM then responds after a set number of clock cycles Meanwhile, the master can safely do other tasks while the SDRAM is processing. This is a typical SDRAM organization. SDRAM pin assignments. The SDRAM employs a burst mode to eliminate the address setup time and row and column line pre-charge time after the first access. In burst mode, a series of data bits can be clocked out rapidly after the first bit has been accessed. This mode is useful when all the bits to be accessed are in sequence and in the same row of the array as the initial access. In addition, the SDRAM has a multiple bank internal architecture that improves opportunities for on-chip parallelism. This shows an example SDRAM operation. RDRAM, developed by Rambus, has been adopted by Intel for its Pentium and Itanium processors. It has become the main competitor to SDRAM. RDRAM chips are vertical packages with all pins on one side. The chip exchanges data with the processor over 28 wires no more than 12 centimeters long. The bus can address up to 320 RDRAM chips and is rated at 1.6 gigabytes per second. Illustrates the RDRAM layout. The configuration consists of a controller and a number of RDRAM modules connected via a common bus. Double data rate SDRAM. SDRAM is limited by the fact that it can only send data to the processor once per bus clock cycle. New version of SDRAM, referred to as double data rate SDRAM, can send data twice per clock cycle, once on the rising edge of the clock pulse and once on the falling edge. DDR SDRAM read timing shows the basic timing for a DDR read. The data transfer is synchronized to both the rising and falling edge of the clock. It is also synchronized by bidirectional data strobe signal that is provided by the memory controller during a read and by the DRAM during a write. DRAM, developed by Mitsubishi, integrates a small SRAM cache onto a generic DRAM chip. SRAM on the CDRAM can be used in two ways. It can be used as a true cache consisting of a number of 64-bit lines. Cache mode of the CDRAM is effective for ordinary random access to memory. It can also be used as a buffer to support the serial access of a block of data. This is the summary of Chapter 5. And these are my reference.